Alright. Who is... This wasn't needed. Before we go any further, here's a quick announcement. September 5th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be doing a charity stream for the JED Foundation. They support mental health, and I figured from the 5th to the 11th, that's Suicide Health Prevention Week, raising awareness for it. Something I believe in very heavily, something I would really love to help out with. So if you can make it to the stream, twitch.tv/HighGroundTheory. Love to see you there. Enjoy the video. Alright, let's start moving these baldies. Let's start up here. Bob Duncan. Bob Duncan is a solid A. He's not gonna get an S though, because S are saved for the most elite. Voldemort? It's Voldemort. Voldemort is cringe. Mans doesn't even have a nose. Mr. Worldwide? Mr. 305? Easy S. Mr. Worldwide. Has to be S. Mr. Clean? You know what? Keeps things clean. Keeps things cool. Solid B. Only reason he's not an A is because he's not real. Dr. Phil. We all know and love Dr. Phil. We know what he's done for us, and we love him for it. But you know what? Not quite deserving of an S. Solid A. Steve Harvey. Now, because of the Martin Luther King Jr. event in Fortnite, that means he must be above Dr. Phil. He gets an easy S tier. Because you haven't seen Mr. Clean doesn't mean he's not real. You know what? Just for the conspiracy, easy A on Mr. Clean. Bald Adam Sandler. You take Adam Sandler, you make him bald. You know what? I'm gonna say that's a downgrade for him, but not terrible. It's a funny picture too, so he gets a solid C. Thanos, Mad Titan. Thanos has got some moves, as we've seen from Fortnite. He's also purple. He's also bald. He's basically a grape. You know, doesn't help that he snapped half the universe, so he gets B for being bald. Boss Baby. I hate children. Automatic dog water. I would love to see him punted across the room. You know who it is. It's Walter White. He does drugs. That's kind of goated. Walter White, easy S tier. This ping pong ball. This ping pong ball has very high significance amongst our community because we use Panda as a ping pong ball. And we love to hit Panda back and forth like a ping pong ball. So, easy S tier. Health stock image of a grandfather for Ball's grandpa. Now, I don't think Ball's here anymore, which means I could rate it lower, but you know what? Don't want to disrespect Ball. Don't want to disrespect Ball. So I'm going to have to put it S tier. Was Stalin bald? Was Stalin ever bald? Was he ever actually bald? That's from Reddit. Was he ever actually bald? I don't think he was ever actually bald. But just for false information, dog water. Gandhi. Now, you know, Gandhi, pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. He gets A tier. But you know what? I'm actually going to do something real quick. This Gandhi. You see this guy? Look at him. He is dripped. Ow. And my god, if this does not deserve an S tier, I don't know what does. Baldy from hit game Baldies Basics. Not gonna lie, his little slapping of the ruler makes me a bit uncomfortable. He's gonna get a D list because he's kind of a dick. We have Caillou. Again, another child, which means an automatic dog water. Gru. You know, this guy, he likes girls. He stole the moon. I've got to say, pretty solid case. Pretty solid case. He gets B. Samuel L. Jackson. Now, Samuel L. Jackson, the interesting thing about this guy is that he actually doesn't even qualify for any of these lists. He actually gets one that ascends all, and that goes into the motherfucker list. Man, look at this guy. Look at this dude. Look at him. Fucking wide. Captain Underpants. If there's one thing I love more than a captain, it's an underpant. And you know what? He combines the best of both. Only issue? Again, not real. But we don't know. We've never seen. So he goes up here with Gandhi. Let it be known that Bob Duncan, Dr. Phil, Mr. Clean, and Captain Underpants are all equal to Gandhi in my mind. Megamind. Now, you guys know me. This guy, you know, I hold him near and dear to my heart. Easy S. But did we really expect anything else? No. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Now, this picture in particular, Dwayne gets a B. There's a better Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson picture. This meme, this frame of him, this one, this gif, this is deserving of an S tier. Vin Diesel, for family. Everything this motherfucker does is for family. And honestly, after a while, gets a little cringe. Vin Diesel, you get cringe. Charlie Brown. Easy dog water, he's a child. Aang. I would say easy dog water, he's a child. But then again, he's also the Avatar. So he gets an E because he's like a super child, which is a little better than a normal child. We got the Howie Mandel. Now, for those of you who don't know, Howie Mandel actually has an amazing TikTok account. I mean, look at this guy. Look at this dude. This is real.
I knitted my own sweater vest.
This is real. This is real!
So I really wanted to test just how absorbent and liquid our pads were, so...
Easy S for Howie Mandel. Johnny Sins. Now, Johnny Sins is a little special, because like Samuel L. Jackson, he really can't be compared to anyone else, which means he gets his own category called sexy. Patrick, if you don't already know, Patrick recently got a new show. It's the Patrick Star Show. It's cringy, to say the least. It's cringy. I'm sorry. You're down in the cringe section. Just for that. Just for that. Captain Picard. Now, you guys know me. You guys know me. I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan, one could say. Just a bit of a Star Wars fan. Captain Picard holds a special place in my heart because he's one of my favorite characters. And for that reason alone, Captain Picard is projected up to B status. David Cross, the David Cross. Talented man, that David Cross. Talented man. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Uncle Ian. Anyone know Tobias Funke? He is an absolute legend and an icon. Easy S. Why don't I see John Cena here? Just like Drax, I can't see him. Him and Drax would have been easy S's. The Ancient One. Bald looking bitch. Little cringy, ma'am. So you get E tier, along with Aang, because you kind of look like Aang. Yondu. Yondu is interesting, in my opinion. You may notice he's blue, like another particularly blue, bald person. But one thing we should ask ourselves, ranking him, who came first? That's gonna go to Megamind. Megamind came first, and as much as I love Yondu, just not the same. Just not the same. Ellen the Degenerate. Man, fuck this girl. You know what? She gets below cringe. She gets abusive. And finally, that vegan teacher. And guess what? Funny enough, she fits right in next to the degenerate. Sexy tier, easily Johnny Sins, easily better than S tier. He gets sexy tier. Next, motherfucker, we have the Samuel L. Jackson. Of course, has to be up here. We get S tier, which you cannot see it on your end, but then splashing? We got Mr. Worldwide, Mr. 305, we got Walter White, we got Steve Harvey, a literal ping pong ball, Bull's grandpa, the goated Megamind, Howie Mandel, as it should be, John Cena, and Drax. Sadly, we cannot see them. We got Clone High Gandhi, David Cross, John Cena, and yes, Neil Patrick Harris. Moving on to A tier, we have Gandhi, just normal Gandhi, Captain Underpants, Yondu, 2 Dr. Phils, Mr. Clean, and the Bob Duncan. Let it be known that Gandhi is equal to all these other figures. Now next, holy shit, it is glitching out on my end, but we have Thanos, the bald purple titan himself. We have Gru, the Gore lover. We also have the normal Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Captain Picard. B tier, bald Adam Sandler. Instead of normal Adam Sandler, it's just him but bald. After that, we have Baldy. He scares me. He's in D for dick, because he's kind of a dick. E tier, we have Aang and the Ancient One, aka Old Aang. The dog water tier, as it should be, Boss Baby, Caillou, Charlie, Brown, because they're children, and I would love to punt them across the room. And then Bald Stalin, because it is historically inaccurate. Rounding out, we have Cringe, which includes Voldemort, Mr. No Nose himself, Patrick, also heavily lacking a nose, Vin Diesel, because it's cringy that everything is for family, and me. Let's see if I can make the same pace. Is that good? Is that good enough? In the final one, which is abusive, we have the vegan teacher and Ellen the degenerate. That's gonna be it. Remember, next Sunday, charity stream, be there, love to see you there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.